some dragons.
Yeah.
Like, I promised you dragons, so there will be dragons. I am not pulling a George R.R. Martin here. There will be dragons.
In Dragon's Lair.
Whoa!
Whoa!
Yeah.
Good start today. All right, take 3.
Yeah, it's all that fucking knockback.
3rd time's the charm.
No, it's not.
With this level, honestly, no.
No, with King Arthur.
Oh, fucking! man, that homing attack goes by far.
I still don't think this level is as bad as King Arthur himself.
Maybe not. I don't know. I consider both of them bosses. That boss battle and this one.
Woo!
Insects.
Okay, we're making progress.
Ow! Sonic Skull.
Oh, that's what I was trying to do.
Yeah.
It's like actually activate the freaking thing.
Is that some kind of thunder dragon? You mean this is some kind of dragon too?
Just don't even worry about it.
Take too long and there won't be any road left.
Run!
Enemies from above too? Danger comes from below. Uninvited guests? Quick, ready yourself.
I don't think there's an ending. I don't think there's an ending trail.
No.
Okay, so we did 4. Yeah, there we go.
Alright.
And yeah.
Oh, no.
Yes! Yes!
Ooh.
Yes!
Alright.
First try.
Okay.
Whoa!
You
And Sonic spammed to his doom.
Oh, damn it.
Whoa! Okay. There we go. There we go.
There's the dragon. Wait, see a crevice over there. Actually,
Oh!
Actually, I think the dragon's actually like a long hallway section. Actually.
There's the goal.
Wait, no
There
dragon?
we go.
Like, out of the way, dirtbag.
Jesus Christ.
All right.
I was promised a dragon.
You got thunder dragons. Yeah, new mission.
Oh, no, also.
It's
also,
like
also.
I promised there's dragons, and we got dragons.
Alright. Jesus Christ.
Where's the gun?
Whew. Fuck this dragon up.
Special challenge.
Fuck this dragon up.
All right.
Dragon Slayer.
Yeah, so I thought this was at the end of. Yeah, I thought this was at the end of the freaking goal level, which I would not put it past Sega to do a dick move like that.
Especially on a time limit like us.
I'm still on the level.
But is this the same area?
Yeah, this is the Dragon's Lair.
Well, no. I'm pretty sure we just ran through this part of the game or part of the level in the last one. Oh no, I asked because past this part it looked really familiar.
Yeah. Yeah, it kind of does, up until you have to grind down, like, go down the wall.
At least they give us plenty of rings.
Thank God.
It's like they're setting us
Lord
up.
knows, we're gonna need a lot of those.
Whoops. We'll take it back.
Okay. That's not
There we
go.
Never underestimate your opponent, especially when it's a dragon.
Oh no!
Oh, thank you for taking my credit.
Oh,
You cannot withstand such a blast. Evade the
fire! Fire!
side to side. The beast's weak point is only finish the job before you get thrown off.
Fuck this dragon.
Retreat.
Let's follow it.
Yep.
What's up with all that running around? Fool! Don't get caught. Incoming!
Traps?
Yeah.
Fire! Walls!
Taking lessons from Bowser.
Fuck!
This does seem pretty bullet hell? This does seem pretty Bowser-esque.
Oh God!
He's playing bullet hells.
Finish the job before you get thrown off.
So how many more hits you have to get on him?
I want to say one.
I
one
think
more.
one more.
Alright, cool.
Let's finish it off already.
Yeah, this seems like the last
Yes,
one.
thanks,
Yeah, because
Miss
we're
Jones.
yeah, because we gotta get to level 1.
Yeah.
Also,
And
guys,
now it does ball.
Introduced to both in a controlled environment.
Oh God.
See rings.
Whoa,
Well,
good lord.
get behind the pillars.
Oh, sweet. There we go. Go, 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 go! No!
Back up! Ah!
We just picked it up!
We just picked it up!
Oh, and you have to start all over. Fucking hell.
It's fine. This is easy. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa!
Fucker.
Oh, it roared. That's what
Yeah,
it
you
is.
can do that.
Sonic ran away.
Come on.
Let's
I don't know.
finish it off already.
Yeah, really.
Never throw caution to the wind. After all,
Alright, let's do this. We're 69 rings! Oh, never mind.
So why are the enemies getting fucking nuked by this shit? That's what I want.
Lord, God. Who knows? Watch for some bullshit.
That would probably make things easier, let's be honest.
Yeah, it would be easier.
Yeah, it would be easier if the fire actually killed the enemies and they didn't
Okay.
die in our way.
Here we go. Kill it. No. Oh, fuck.
Oh,
Kill that asshole.
shit.
With a chase.
Oh, the roar!
Oh, God. Move, you. Oh, excuse me. Alright, come on.
Die, die, die.
Oh, for Pete's sake.
Ow. My ears.
It's like it's being,
Ew, my
it's, like
ears.
it's being a bit more resilient. Before 2 hits.
Come on.
Finally.
Yeah.
Oh, that was my favorite
There we
horn.
go. Dragon dead.
That's where my heart was, you asshole.
I'll never be the greatest dragon model ever. Yeah.
There you go. I promised you dragons.
And you got dragons.
There we go.
Woo.
We fucked the dragon up big time.
Yes.
So,
Alright, you bitch. Where are you? Oh, never mind.
now
yep. So
son,
now we completed the barrier.
So now do we just leave him here? Are we stuck without our sword? It's like, you asshole!
You, Dave, don't leave me here alone.
Oh no! The barrier is too weak.
Fuck. Ah, well, shit.
Of course. fucking worthless anyway.
That was a huge waste of time.
Now's the time.
Fuck.
Indeed.
Well, no wonder it's too weak. We took him back with us.
Here we go.
Yeah, so I mean, it's like, so yeah, tried to contain it, not exactly working, so we pretty much have no choice. And we're not doing it.
No.
Dark Hollow. So after going through so much fucking stress.
Well, you guys went through.
Shut up, you asshole! We get it! God!
Anyway,
Fuck!
so yes, after all of that, we're now gonna take on Merina herself, and I'll get more into like the cutscene, her motivations, and all this stuff, and how this goes into the Arthur legend during the end credits, because I gotta explain the final fight and everything. But pretty much at this point, like when I first played this, again went through so much stress, so I was like, all right, I'm finally ready to take this bitch down. And yeah, this next cutscene made me fucking love Merina. Like when we finally see like the whole picture, I was like, oh my god, this is actually a good Sonic villain. And Sonic has some pretty stupid fucking villains.
Left him.
Yes, I agree.
Yeah, it's like you fight some stupid shit in Sonic the Hedgehog. So
Alright, let
yeah,
us
so
do this shit.
without delay, here we go.
I've been expecting you.
Just one question before we settle this. Why'd you do it? Weren't we trying to save this kingdom from the underworld?
This kingdom will fail one way or another. Such is its fate.
Huh?
Do you know what is to become of this kingdom?
Beats me.
Lancelot and Gawain's rift shall doom the Round Table. Arthur is struck down by his son Mordred and departs for Avalon.
Wait a second. But Arthur's an illusion.
This
How do you have a
is
son?
Our ideal world, but it will not last. King Arthur and the Knights of the Round Table will end in ruin. The King Arthur my grandfather Merlin created led to nothing but mistakes. But I can succeed with the power of the scabbard, creating a kingdom that never ends.
All that emo talk was fucking foreshadowing.
What good is a world that goes on forever?
My soul at its ruin runs deeper than the depths of the underworld. Do you not understand?
No, and I don't want to.
Your efforts are futile.
No way.
Uh-oh.
Sonic! Caliber! You fool! Knight must always be on his guard.
Rest in pieces.
No!
I will shake
So
you so
yeah,
hard.
she kills Riella,
I will
and
shake.
now Sonic is trying to pull an Utena and keep fighting with a broken sword.
I will shank you
And
so
BJ
hard.
and Ryan now understand that reference.
Ow, ow.
Oh, good lord.
Uh-oh.
The whole left side of my body hurts.
I've been shocked a lot before, so this actually doesn't feel too bad.
Sir Sonic, you've done enough!
No, Sonic! There is no point in continuing! A knight never flees his foe, right? You fool! This no longer has anything to do with chivalry! Get out of there! Run!
You're pretty good at that.
It was never about chivalry for me.
Bullshit!
I just gotta do what I've gotta do. That's all. Sonic!
It doesn't matter.
Yep.
The long-lost light of the sacred sword! Quick, your swords!
Alright, so back to Sonic Adventure with this music.
And a super sexy transformation sequence, go!
Ooh, cupcake.
I don't know about you guys, but I think this kicks the shit out of Darkspine Sonic in the last game.
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely. Whenever I see Dark Spine Sonic and Sonic in the Super Rings, I think of Super Saiyan 4 Goku.
So, plot twist, we had Excalibur with us the entire time.
Yeah.
Yep.
Alright. So,
Excalibur's Sonic Amiibo, now in stores.
and in a twist, this actually pulls like Sonic Heroes. The song that plays is not Night of the Wind. It's actually a different song.
And a kick-ass.
Yeah, and this is probably one of my favorite final boss songs in a Sonic game. It's called With Me. It's freaking great. This fight also has one of my favorite quotes. So here's how this goes. You gotta basically throw all that back, and we gotta get to her. And we gotta counter. So yep, it's got a little bit of the timing with King Arthur, like before.
But luckily, this isn't exactly Super Sonic. Your rings aren't gonna get depleted. Actually.
Right.
Yeah.
For your chance
Thank
to
God.
close in for the kill. Listen carefully. Timing is
Yeah, and it's like.
Oh, it didn't even give us a timing.
exactly the
No, I gave us a timing. I just didn't get it fast enough.
Oh. I didn't.
And yeah, that's what you gotta do. You gotta build up your soul gauge to get up close and personal with her in order to do damage.
Failure, and then the kingdom was ruined. Except it wasn't because it lives on forever.
Yeah. Now I'm hoping we'll hear the line that I really like. But there's a line that Merlina says during this fight where she says, like, the kingdom's gonna fall to the ruin and the story will end. Is that really what you want? And Sonic basically replies something along the lines of, my story doesn't end until I stop running. I just fucking love that line because, that is Sonic in a nutshell right there. Regardless how you feel about the series, good or bad, that is Sonic right there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't underestimate Excalibur Reborn. I am going to teach you the error of your way. My trusty swords.
Sonic?
Uh-oh.
Oh.
She's
Alright.
angry. She's angry now. You can tell her she's on fire.
Ah! Put this fire out! Where's the fire extinguisher? Ah!
Others just to escape your own sorrow. She appears quite worn down. You could probably get through to her now.
It's like, yeah, because I do remember when she starts glowing red, the prompts are going to become faster.
Yeah.
Oh boy. It's hard to
So, I
see
mean,
what-
that's like, yeah, we were getting her down, but the prompts were going to go faster.
I've got a counterattack with just the right timing. There's no escape.
Your blade cannot touch me.
What the heck are we gonna do? You must wait for your chance to close in for the kill.
There
Okay.
you go.
I'm seeing the
I'd
prompts.
actually wait for the whole bar to be charged.
Yeah,
first.
yeah.
I'm seeing the prompts more easily now, but for whatever reason, they just don't show up at a time. Or am I just missing that?
Listen carefully. Timing is everything. Swing your sword at exactly the right moment. You'll never get anywhere
Oh, okay.
with so old surge.
What happened?
No idea.
Is she going berserk?
No, if that was the case, she would have been on fire.
It's a new phase.
Yeah.
She reopened that shield.
Oh, okay.
You're mistaken if you think this is the limit of Excalibur's power. Don't underestimate Excalibur Reborn. I am going to teach you the error of your way. My trusty sword shall teach you a lesson.
What is Sonic was okay?
You know, it's for the same reason like Gutana with the frills on her shorts. It just goes with the motif.
It's not gonna end. My stories only end when I stop running.
And there's my line that I love so much.
Sonic, you say your story's not gonna end until you stop running, or at least until your game stops making money.
Bruh.
Shots fired! Shots fired!
I already told you, I don't mind playing a bad guy every once in a while. Everything must have its end. And we are going to be yours. I'm gonna wait for a chance to counter while my soul gauge goes up.
Oh.
Ooh, yeah. It's like, ooh.
Oh, now she's
Alright,
angry.
There's the next. Okay, next phase.
Here is quite worn down. You can probably get through to her now.
Oh.
I fucking swung there!
Swatted away.
Yeah, it's like, I fucking swung there!
The Dark Queen's like monstrous form, so to speak, does look a lot like King Arthur, since it the fight kind of plays out like it too.
Well, yeah. Like, I'm sure that is no accident.
Okay.
Boom!
There you go.
Wait, already?
Boom! Headshot!
Wait. Wait.
Murder!
Boom! Headshot!
Okay,
Yeah.
that wasn't that bad at all.
No, I no, that's where I was like, I told you, it's like, when you get the timing down with the swords and stuff, it's like, this is actually not a difficult fight. Like, Arthur is Arthur is by far more difficult than the Dark Queen.
Woo.
Alright, so now we get to the ending
You saved,
cutscenes.
you saved all of Camelot and stopped the stopped the evil queen. Only one star.
Worth it.
Let's take,
Mermaid's tear.
let's take the jewelry. Because goddammit, I deserve some goddamn jewels after that.
Mm-hmm.
When you say it like that.
So. And then now we're gonna hear the final Crush 40 song, Live Life.
I know that's kind of sad, but that's why we gotta live life to the fullest in the time we have. At least, that's what I figure.
Grandfather.
I do very much like this game's message.
Yes. Very nice indeed.
Thanks to you guys.
You can say that again.
To think King Arthur was but an illusion.
The Knights of the Round Table must now disband.
What foolishness is this?
I'll say. What are you saying
Have you forgotten who I am? I am the sacred sword Caliburn. I am the one who decides who is worthy of the crown.
And this game goes Sonic on us. And not the good Sonic.
You are the one and true King Arthur?
Mary Sue!
Yeah!
Oh, no.
And now this game goes Sonic on us.
And then Sonic was trapped in the world of
Alrighty.
medieval times as King Arthur.
So now the game is now truly over.
Yeah,
Now-
that was the true ending
Okay,
of Sonic
so
and the
before-
Black Knight.
Okay, so before I go into some further detail about the Arthur legend and why I really, really like the story with this game and everything, final thoughts.
and then everyone looks at me first. Oh yeah, I mean, alright, considering the amount of like times that we rent or like, you know, some typical bullshit or whatnot. I mean, yeah, I still enjoy the game for what it is. Yeah, granted there are like some tedious parts like throughout like certain levels or whatnot, but it's nothing like too bad or anything. It could be much worse in my opinion.
I do think that the Wiimote with the motion sensor, like and a lot of common games have this that use the Wiimote as a sword type deal or whatever. it's just way too sensitive is the issue. Like,
Yeah,
exactly.
exactly.
You can just like nudge the Wiimote very slightly, just from you holding it, and then that'll make Sonic or whoever do an attack that you don't want them doing, and that can end up screwing you up. So.
Yeah, exactly. Like when you're first swinging at an enemy and you're wanting to jump and pressing A, it won't let you jump. It's still trying to finish up its combo.
Right. All things considered, I mean, aside from the one part of the game which I will say was complete bullshit with the King Arthur fight, just everything else. I mean, I know we've had some minor run-ins with other parts of the game, like we were each playing different characters in the game. Yeah, fuck you, BJ.
God.
But aside from BJ cheating,
the point that we're getting at is just play as Knuckles.
Yeah. Yep.
The point that you're getting at.
Just ignore everything. Just fly over the stage.
But
considering how tedious the levels are, you might as well, honestly.
Yeah, but
just fuck it.
But as I was gonna say, I mean, whether you're playing Gawain, whether you're playing Sir Lancelot, or whether you're playing Lady Percival,
I will go the chariot.
I feel like it with the sensitive and unresponsive controls at times, I do feel like it adds a bit of a challenge. Like compared to Sonic and the Secret Rings, I do think that Sonic and the Black Knight is a better game. Like I really did enjoy this.
Yeah, and that's like, yeah.
And I also really do appreciate how they really dig deep into the lore of King Arthur and all that and put it into a Sonic game.
Wait. There was a whopping 5 voice actors for this game?
Yeah, pretty much the main people.
4 kids!
But yeah, it's like, I would have to agree. It's like, barring a lot of the ridiculousness that they threw in towards the end of the game, because by just like completely ramping up the difficulty. And yes, the sword mechanics are nowhere near as like precise and like fine-tuned as what you would see in Skyward Sword.
Yeah.
But all things considered, again, I keep comparing this to Sonic and the Secret Rings because they're part of the main series, so that's what I'm going to compare it to. And yeah, I was frustrated way more in Secret Rings throughout the playthrough, not just with the game, but with the story, with the characters, and it was ultimately not exactly a fun, play for me. Sonic and the Black Knight, though, while, it does have some, like I said, the difficulty spiked pretty high and everything, but the story, the characters, the music, and even just the fact that I can actually control where Sonic goes is like a fucking massive improvement in my eyes, and yet this is the game that everybody hates. It's like, if you look on like reviews and everything, or like Metacritic, I think like Sonic and the Secret Rings, I think, is maybe like in the 50-60 range. Black Knight is like in the 20-30. So
really?
Yeah, people do not like this game.
Huh. I mean, I can kind of see why they wouldn't appreciate a game like this, but I mean, I will openly say that I'm in the minority when I don't think that Sonic and the Black Knight is a bad game at all.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's kind of like, and it's like also like, because this came after Unleashed, people were comparing it to the last game, and Unleashed was when things kind of started to turn around.
Yeah.
So everybody was comparing it to Unleashed, which, as I said, I think is a little bit unfair because you're talking about a sequel in its own separate series with its own unique mechanic, and it's like that's why I compare it to Secret Rings.
Okay.
Yeah, Sonic Unleashed was no storybook, let me tell you.
No. But this game, apparently, they were going to make, I think they were going to plan to make like 4 games. And from what I had read, they were going to consider things like Greek mythology, westerns, they were going to consider all kinds of ideas, but because this game just failed, the storybook series is canceled.
So yeah, that's what happened. To think I was called
Oh,
to be part
how
of the
fitting.
King Arthur.
Yeah,
But I
like
gotta
I
Yeah,
said,
just-
how fitting.
Yeah, this is actually pretty funny.
Forgetting something?
What? All the action? All the excitement down to the wire? But man, would have thought I was the real King Arthur. Huh.
That's the lamest excuse ever! You just forgot about our date!
It's true, I tell ya.
Wow, I completely forgot about
I
that.
actually would be dying if that was actually the case, where this game didn't actually happen, and it was just an excuse made up by Sonic.
Oh, I'm gonna be going on this date with Amy. Well, break into another storybook.
Alright, yeah, so I just muted the TV because now I'm going to be explaining Arthur lore and I don't want to hear this fucking song.
Yeah.
So,
Well, the audience is still here.
well, you just mute the game audio.
Yeah.
But, basically what happens is, so with, Merlina, the whole thing at the very end, where I was talking about, her motivation and how this pertains to the original Arthur story.
Mhm.
Everything she says is true. Even though the Arthur legend is full of stories of, heroism and great feats of strength, it ends very tragically. It does not have a happy ending whatsoever. And the whole snowball effect that starts the whole thing is that Lancelot decides to engage in an affair with Arthur's wife, Guinevere.
Oh.
So basically...
Shadow, you bastard.
Yeah! Like, again, fuck you, Shadow! So that starts the snowball effect. The knights and Arthur get wind of this, so of course this is like a huge freaking betrayal. And like she said, Gawain, mind you, one of the most loyal and protective of the knights, really is insulted by this. So this does cause a rift, and this actually does lead to the end of the Knights of the Round Table. Like, they completely disband and everything. So the knights are freaking in disarray. But at the same time, King Arthur's son Mordred basically gathers up an army and goes to attack. So now, between Arthur dealing with his cheating wife, his knights that are, disbanding and, not functioning whatsoever, and having to face an onslaught led by his son, he pretty much has to go out on his own and fight. And he dies. He does, yeah, so his son kills him, and in the end, one of his knights that actually does stay by Arthur's side, I believe it's Sir Bedivere. Bedivere basically ensures that Arthur is buried in Avalon. And that's pretty much where that whole story ends. So, to me, when Merlina brought all of that up and she's talking about, I'm going to make the kingdom eternal and everything, basically, she just doesn't want the story to end tragically because of, because of how great the story is, and she knows it's going to end tragically. She's just trying to avoid that. And to me, I think because I know how that story ends and everything, I think that's why I really found her to be more of a sympathetic villain in this, unlike the Eraser Jin, who's just like, fuck everybody, I'm going to go do everything my way, I'm gonna shape the world in my image, and it's like, yeah, so? There's virtually nothing to him.
Yeah.
Again, now, for all I know, maybe this is accurate to the Arabian Nights, but I haven't read the Arabian Nights, so I can't really say, because I'm sure there's people out there that just watched this who have no idea about the Arthur legend, and they probably had the exact same reaction with Merlina that I did with the Eraser Jin, like, oh, this is just a stupid, worthless heel turn, for the sake of having one, and I'm like, not really. And the whole message of, that nothing can live forever, that eventually everything and everyone will come to an end. It's like, Sonic is best not to go into, deep storytelling like that. I mean, I think Sonic 06 kind of taught us that Sonic and, grand operatic storytelling just do not mix.
Well, there was no real message in Sonic 06. Like, what was the message in Sonic 06? Got a problem? Run!
If you have
but,
time to worry, then run.
But, they tried to tell a grand story, and it was just all over the place, and, you can tell that, yes, they were trying to get a message across and stuff, and I think between how they handled Merlina, between how they incorporated that into the Arthurian legend and everything, I actually thought they handled the message fairly well. I mean, they kept it simple, but not too stupid. I mean, it's kind of like what you were saying before, BJ, like, the way, they were able to find a way to, get, that kind of a deep message, but actually make it effective in a Sonic game.
Yeah.
I mean, games like Final Fantasy IX handle the message a lot better, but this is Sonic the Hedgehog we're talking about here, simplicity should be our friend.
Alrighty. Well,
So yeah, that's pretty much it for Sonic and the Black Knight and my first playthrough for the SpiffyNeedleGeeks. I do have some more stuff planned, but you will eventually see. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this. Hope you enjoy some of our other playthroughs, and I will see you next time.
bye-bye.
Thank you all for watching, and we hope you all have a fantastic day. Until next time,
guys.
Bruh.
To you.
Son, you're special. You were born to do great things. You know what? They were right.